Waiting for everybody to get in here, get started here. We'll give everybody a few minutes to get in here and I'll just start. See if we can get people to show up. Welcome, welcome. Give me a holler, say hello in chat. We're just here to do some farming and chill and chat. That's it. Or if people got questions, maybe there's something people want to see. We are on Deadwood. I just started this Deadwood like 2, 3 days ago, I guess. So, trying to get me some grass. Hello there. Appreciate you watching. So we're just trying to get some free grass right now. I mean, I guess not free because I did buy the land, but you get my point. And then I'm going to take that crop right there and we're going to turn it into, for now, we're going to just try to make it a grass field, I think. Because we're going to need silage. we'll give it some more time, get some more people to show up. Like I said, this is what people voted on, was 4 to 6, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. But just because they voted doesn't mean they're going to be here either, so we'll see what happens. But I like Deadwood because of the grass is so tall. You hardly ever have to make grass fields, but I'm going to go ahead and make one because it's going to be a little while on my lavender. So we're going to just keep on mowing. Now, why did it do that? I'm not sure why it stopped. Oh, because it said I tried to hire an AI, which I did not, but okay. I did not try to hire an AI. Well, if you can hear them snow, I don't know if you guys can hear the snow plows out there or not, but it's been sleeting for about an hour and a half now. I mean, here we only got about maybe 3 inches of snow, so the rest of it's going to be all the ice. That's what we get around here, is mainly just ice and rain. Mother Nature's like, well, we don't really like that area, so we're just going to give you treacherous road conditions. I mean, that's not a bad amount of grass for just cutting a meadow. I mean, we'll probably be around 200,000 liters just for cutting this little bit of meadow. So that's why I do this. It's a decent amount. Yep, over 200,000. That's good. That's a good haul for. I mean, honestly, you could probably sell the grass after you make silage of it, and it'd definitely bring back all the money I spent, like on the lawn, on the tractor mower, whatever you want to call it. 230, probably 233,000. Not too bad. Well, maybe not quite so much, but it should be close. Oh, 233,000, 234, so I was still off, but not by much. Not too bad. I'm going to go drop this off in our silage, our fermenter over here. I'm not going to worry too much about hay. I do have a grass dryer for hay here, right here. But I'm not going to worry about it too much right now because I do have that prairie tall field. When I don't know anybody that's watching, if you know that prairie tall, when you mow it, it turns it immediately to hay, so you don't have to tether it or anything. Which is pretty nice. Especially when you're running, because I'm going to be running cattle, of course, so we're going to need a lot of hay. I think I'm just going to leave this guy right here. Leave it right next to where we're going to put the grass anyways. Alright. Now I've got the mulcher over there. I'm going to go ahead and get the plow. We're going to plow that little field, I think, and turn it into a grass field. My plow is back here. We still got a little bit of grass back here I could mow, but it's kind of a pain, so I don't worry about it too much. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, there's our field. And I think what we'll do is we're going to expand. We're going to extend this field too, so. Let's park this guy right here. All we need is just a little bit. And I still got this hanging truck, so oh look, the door's open. I'm gonna fall out. Let's see what that looks like. Ah, so oh, there's a branch inside. That's hilarious. So let me roll down the window. I thought on this one you could roll down the window. Maybe you can't because I'm basically upside down. Pretty amusing to me though, so I just left it there. That's being a true tree hugger right there. Alright, let's get this started here. We're going to go ahead and let the AI do it. Now, as far as money goes, I don't have any money cheats in here right now, so all the money that I'm getting is based off of the greenhouses that I have installed, and the if we go and look, my productions right now is not very many. It's a lot, but it's not very many because I have a bunch of greenhouses. But the biogas plant on Deadwood, as soon as you buy the land, it gives you the biogas plant, which is nice because it takes wood chips, all kinds of things to make things. I mean, look at all that stuff you can put in there. But wood chips gives you quite a bit of diesel, and a decent amount of kerosene, some propane. I'm not too worried about the energy right now because it's just going to sell it. The propane I'm selling, and the kerosene I just sell immediately. But I need the diesel, of course, just for all your vehicles and for the rock crushers. So I always try to get that started immediately. And of course, Deadwood is not hard to come across 5 million liters of wood chips. It really isn't. I mean, I think I still got a trailer sitting over there that's got another 3 or 4 million in it. It really isn't hard to come up with it. I ate quite a few trees on this map, if you look already. I mean, all this was forested all the way through here. Plus a lot of this down through here, all the way down. And then when I bought the mine, and when you do, I got rid of all these trees. So I spent a lot of time eating trees to get wood chips. And that's really all I need. I don't really need the logging right now, so wasn't really concerned about the logging aspect of it. Guys, if you're watching, say hello for me so I know you're in here. I see a couple people in here. I appreciate it. Just going over what I've been doing so far on this map. I like Deadwood. Just bought this field a little bit ago. I'm going to turn it into, like I say, into a grass field. So I don't know when you jumped in. It didn't tell me. But welcome, welcome. And as you can see, all the grass that I mowed, if you look at all the grass on Deadwood around these things, you get, I've gotten probably, I don't know, 6, 7 million liters of grass just mowing. All of this, all of this. I mean, it's a lot of grass. And I mean, I consider it kind of free because once I purchase it, I can do whatever I want. So all of this, I mowed all of this before I put in my plants. All of this, but it wouldn't let me get this because I don't own this piece of land, which is weird. But and as you can see, where I stopped. But that's how I get my grass in my fermenter early. Is once I buy the plots of land, I just mow it. Um, and of course, in my first plot of land is generally always lavender. Because on Deadwood, if you haven't seen that video that I did on lavender, on Deadwood, it doesn't give you straw, it gives you grass. If you use a harvester instead of a cotton harvester. So instead of making bales, I just take it down with a regular harvester, and it gives me grass as a byproduct. So, and it's a decent amount of grass too, man. Hey everybody, anybody that's watching, let me know, y'all getting snow in your area? I mean, because that storm was supposed to hit like 60 million people. I was just curious who's getting snow and who's not. So quiet. I don't like uncomfortable silences, people. Three watching. We lost one. Rah. That's okay. This will be over in just a few minutes, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy a logger, and I'm gonna go up there and get some logs and get some more wood chips. I don't care about the logging aspect too much, but I also need some more stone, so I got to go up to the mine and get some stone. And the cool thing about it is once you buy that mine, the only thing it'll cost you on this one is trailers. Yeah, we had a few people for a few minutes there. I appreciate them watching for the few minutes they did. Let me get rid of this other tractor out of the way here. Everybody else is watching. The only reason I'm still doing 22 is because just a lot of the people that follow me already stuck with 22 because they didn't want to upgrade to a PS5. So I don't want to leave anybody behind. So, we can do FS20. I enjoy FS22 still. So And until FS25 is worth the $100 I paid for it, probably not going to be playing it a whole lot still. I don't think I'll extend it out that way too much. Well, let's do it. Let's mulch out here a little bit. I don't know if it's going to count it as mulching it, but we're going to try it. We'll see what's up. But this is still going to be the setup for this map. I'm still trying to get it set up for long-term play here. There we go. And then one more up here. It's going to be a little bit wider. Because we're going to eat quite a bit of this out of here for the field here. If I could drive straight, that'd be great. And that'll do it. Go put this sucker away and get our fertilizer type truck. Although I didn't see it over here, so I got to figure out what I did with it. I've been trying to be organized, but it doesn't really always go that well for me to be organized. Welcome, welcome. Say hello, say hello. Just trying to get Deadwood set up for my long-term map here. Turning the field into grass. Let me park this guy. I only got 2 tractors right now, so I got to keep changing out equipment. I spent most of my money buying fields. All right, now what did I do with that fertilizer truck? I think it's right here. There it is. This should be it right here. Nope, that's the lime. There it goes. All right. And then hopefully by, I'd say January. By January, I'm hoping to be completely self-efficient and not have to keep buying fertilizer and lime. I already got the lime making, and well, 4 factories are making lime, so it'll be enough to where we can keep it and then sell the excess, which will be good. All right. Hello, hello, Crimson. How are you? Hopefully you're staying warm in all the winter snow. Because it's going to be pretty chilly out there. All right. Wanted to expand this field a little bit this way. I may do more later. But this way I guarantee a straight line because even after I fix the drift of my controller, I still drive like I'm drunk. So, oh yeah, it's been sleeting here too. I think we only got about 2, 3 inches. I'm not sure. Without a measuring stick, you know how guys are with measuring. We're not real great at it. What seems like 3 inches could be less. Glad to see you both in here. Trying to get this pretty even here. There it goes. Um, and I think, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll. It won't let me plow that far over. It might let me, but I don't know if it'll let me harvest that far over. So we'll only go to here. Because as long as your tires, guys, if you remember, as long as your tires are on land you own, you can plow, you can mulch, you can harvest, you can collect on non-owned land. But your tires just have to be on your owned land. So, if you didn't know that, just remember that. I can't see back there. There it goes. Perfect. Now let's go. Drive straight, drive straight, drive straight. We're almost there, almost there. Yeah, there we go. A little crooked there for a second, but that'd be all right. We'll get us a little bit bigger of a grass field. We need a little bit bigger because to make it worth our time to mow it and everything all the time. I appreciate you guys popping in. I hope everybody's having a good day. Say hello. Crimson, I'm glad to see you again in here. I ain't seen you. I haven't done a live in a while. Um, we're just trying to get things situated. We've got the new channel that's going to be starting soon. Dark Spider Plays. We're starting that channel because, you know, everybody has other games they like to play. So I figured I would start that because there's some new games coming out. And I'm sure that people want to play other things besides just Farming Simulator. Don't get me wrong, I love playing Farming Simulator, but like I said, at the same time, yeah, Dark Spider Plays right there. At the same time, there's other games that are going to be coming out that I like as well. So, oh, it's not going to let me have. Yeah, why won't you let me have that? Ugh. That's okay. I'll fix it. Like I don't know if anybody plays Civilization at all, but the new Civilization comes out. They got that new Mafia. What's it called? The definitive edition, I think. And I loved Mafia 3 especially. So all kinds of new stuff coming out that I really want to play too. So I figure we can do a little bit of Farming Simulator because the way it looks is there not going to be any more mods for 22 coming out at all, except from what I understand. Now don't quote me on this because I'm a nobody. From my understanding, the TLX Phoenix Phantom is still going to be released on 22 and 25. So I think that'll be the last thing we see for 22. So we're going to probably, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people still playing 22. And I can still do videos, especially if people have requests for 22. I'd be glad to do them. But chances are we're probably going to have to, what'd that say? Yeah, like I said, the only thing that I've heard that's still going to come out is that Phoenix, that TLX Phenom from 82 Studios. And I could still be wrong, but somebody else verified what I said and said it was true. So we'll see. It's the internet. You know how that goes. But either way, if it comes out on 22 or 25, I'll do a video on it just because everybody knows that the TLX Phoenix is like my favorite. So I just think it makes the game a lot better. I think it's a really good mod, it's a really good truck. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. No, and I've been saying that, and I keep getting bullied about it, but I don't care. I keep telling everybody that, because I bought the $99 one because it came with the year one. Uh, I was getting ready to say battle pass, but it's whatever they call it, the farming pass, I guess. But anyways, and you only got one vehicle and then a gold color for another vehicle that's already in the game, and I'm like, really? That was 99. That's what I got for $99. But give it 6 months, and it'll all be worth everything. I think. I mean, I was just disappointed, expecting so much more, and we didn't get it. And I think is the biggest issue. So, and there's going to be people that like it, and that's fine. Like it. Nobody's telling you can't like it, but if you like it, that's fine. Quit telling people that don't or are not happy with it to shut up. So, because last time I checked, we're still in America and we can voice our opinion if we want to. Yeah, 100%. I mean, because even the mods that are coming out are still crap. I mean, I think they got the multi-fruit silo that's out. And then they also had the multi-fruit buying station. But other than that, there's not really anything on there that's worth a crap still. So, I mean, well, they got that new that subsoiler, but it's not a plow. They call it a plow, but I mean, Oh, and when more people get in here, we're going to discuss. I talked to a true farmer that's been farming for longer than most of us have been alive, and we're going to discuss this crap about starting in the middle of the field crap when you plow. Because I knew that was a bunch of crap, but we're going to discuss that when more people get in here. We can fight about it all the entire time. I don't care, but I'm going to tell you what I was told by a true farmer that's in their 80s, and they've been farming for their entire life. So I would think they would know what they're doing over a game developer. I mean, anybody disagree with that? I mean, would you listen to an 82-year-old farmer that's been farming longer than you've been alive? Or would you listen to what a game developer in the UK tells you? Gosh, I don't know. It's a tough decision. Let me think. Gee, the farmer. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not mad at Giants or anything. I mean, yeah, he said it was complete crap. That's not how you plow at all. Now, it was funny though because he did confirm a few things. Because I didn't understand why is it that my wife and I were actually talking about it. It's like why when a plow says 9, 10 miles per hour, but the tractor goes 60. And he's like, well, that's because you'd be throwing the field everywhere. I mean, it would just be nuts. I'm like, well, that makes sense. Okay, didn't think about that. But as far as plowing goes, I'm pretty much plowing. I mean, I didn't skip lines because that's what he was talking about, like skipping lines and things like that. But he said no farmer starts in the middle of the field, and no farmer really starts in the headlands either. They will start at the end of a middle of a field, and they'll just do small sections at a time, and then they'll backtrack and go back around. I should have done this field, the way he showed me, but I didn't. Physics, the one thing this game doesn't really care about. Well, realism too, but whatever. I have a hard time saying realism without the pukey sound behind it. So you can just give me your opinions on that, but I mean, facts are facts, I guess. But let's make 2025 about facts again. And I was going to use the wheel tonight, but guys, I'm trying to get. Do me a favor if you haven't already, like and subscribe for me. I'm really trying to bump up my subscribers because I'm in the process of trying to start my own gaming streaming room. So because right now my dogs are everywhere, and I'm just really nervous that they're going to pull the cord and it's going to pull the PlayStation off the TV and things like that. So like and subscribe. Let's get me up there so I can get this room done. Has nothing to do with anything other than just showing that we're still moving forward. Because on the other page, I'm going to do a couple of different types of videos too. So yeah, help me out there with the liking and subscribing. Next week, I'll probably start doing some more FS25 videos. And we'll see how it goes. But like I said, right now there hasn't been a lot, and as you know, I don't just do every mod that comes out. I just think that's silly. I don't think you need me to show you how to use a silo. So I don't really know get the point of. Oh look, a new silo. Here's a video. Welcome, welcome. Say hello. Welcome in. We were just in here discussing the realism of Farming Simulator. I'm just plowing this field for Deadwood. I'm still trying to get my map set up for a long-term play. I'm turning this one into grass. Shout out to me so I know who you are. I appreciate you guys coming in. We're just trying to build a community for us all. Just come in here and chat, chill, and have a good time. That's all I'm trying to do. So give me a holler. I gotta fix this little spot over here. It's gonna drive me crazy. It wouldn't let me get it that direction. What crops? Yeah, I haven't decided 100% yet. But I'm only gonna do crops that are gonna net me what I need, which is gonna be straw. Dang it. That's really what I didn't want to do right there, but it'll be all right. Like I just planted oat in one of the fields that I bought because oats is pretty quick. It's what, 4 months, and I need the straw because I'm going to run dairy cows again on this map. So probably greens. I'm probably going to do a lot of greens. I did, yeah. Lavender is. I already did a lavender field. The field I'm on right now is the hay field. And guys, if you didn't hear me from before, if you just popped in, if you haven't been on Deadwood, Deadwood's cool. This field here is prairie tall, and when you mow this, it's hay. It's not grass, so you don't have to use a tedder. You don't have to do anything. You just mow it, and then it's hay. Now this field alone will net you about, if you're at 100%. This field will net you about 650,000 liters of hay. And I mean, I still do the grass, but I use mainly just for the silage, and I make a little bit more hay on the side. But because the prairie tall is like grass, it takes like right. Prairie tall is pretty cool, I think. I'm gonna go get my lime truck for this grass field. For those of you just joining, say hello. I saw that other person pop in. I appreciate you popping in at least. We're just here to chat and chill and have a good time. Of course, Crimson didn't know about the lavender, so this is my oat field. And over here is my lavender field. And again, I do lavender because it nets me instead of straw, I get grass, and it's a decent amount of grass. It's about on average with like what you get from straw, I'd say. So, come on. Now these are 42 meter spreaders. Let's get the AI going. I want to see if he actually goes all the way through, or am I going to have to? All right, so this field is already at 100% probably, except for where this is where I extended it. That's why it's going to do it here. But this was peas when I first bought it, and I got it for nothing hardly because it was at like, what is I would say it was 68%. It was full of weeds, so I got it for practically nothing. So I went ahead and bought it. We're going to turn it into grass. And if you want to know anything about the vehicles that I'm using, just holler at me. This is one of my new favorite tractors. And it's not the Case Magnum. I couldn't afford to buy one yet, so I'm using this one instead. This is at, I forget what it's a Deutz Fair. Deutz Fair. 2019. Where is it? There it is, right there. Yeah, Deutz Fair, 2019. I'm using the Boss Hoss mod of it too. So for $200,000, it does everything I need it to do for sure. Now I'll go back to my Case Magnums when I have more money. But I mean, base price on those are $300,000. So I can get this one for about 220, 230. And again, like I said, this one fertilizing, it was already at 100%. Well, which is weird because it wasn't at 100%. That's why I bought it. So I don't know why it's not taking the... It is at 100%, so... Oh, it was full of weeds. That's right. It was full of weeds. Come on, I can make it. The spreader that I'm using is the... Let me get in here. Stop. Let me finish this. Is that lizard? It's let me go to my mods. I don't have a lot of mods on this map. It's a 30-foot flatbed auto-loading bale trailer. That's what I'm using. I go to the unrealistic lime fertilizer spreader, 150,000 liters, 42 meters. Now, if you look, it only says 18, but that's just a lie. I mean, the description lives on a throne of lies at 18 meters because it's 42, as you can plainly see. I use this one a lot. It goes pretty decently fast. 42 meters, you can't really beat it. I will use the manure spreader sometimes because it does go faster at 22 miles per hour, but it's also half the distance. So, but it also holds 450,000 liters as well. So I guess you just got to kind of make your choice there, right? But I couldn't afford 450,000 liters of lime when I first started playing, so. Now, there are ways around that, but I really... Yeah, guys, so, yeah, just so you're aware, we are in the middle of a snowstorm. And when I posted this in our Facebook group, I told everybody, as long as we have power, we will stream. And we don't know... I'm not getting any flickers or anything, but you guys know how that goes, right? So, oat, canola, sorghum, oilseed rape, grass. There it is. There's that prairie tall. Like I said, I would do prairie tall, but I don't want it to be hay. You could do alfalfa, but I have issues with the collector when I try to use alfalfa on every map. It doesn't matter what map it is. If I plant alfalfa and cut it and I try to collect it, it gives me issues. Like on I always pronounce it wrong, but it's that SPZAKOWO, Sapaka Wow Wow. The collector won't pick up the alfalfa at all. So I'm probably clover's the same exact way. Lentils. So we're gonna go with I don't know what that green oats is. I think it's just grass. But I'm just gonna go with grass for this field. I think I looked up green oats and I'm pretty sure that it's literally just grass. There's my mower. Here's our limer, but I wanted to show you something else real quick. It's still sitting in the tree. I never took it out. And it's full of water too. So it won't let me chop down the trees because I don't own it yet. So I'm just going to get my tree bee gone and I'll just mow them down with the tree bee gone. But I found that I'm using, so I just left it. Yeah, it's pretty amusing. Yeah, that's what happens when you get tired of going around the 30 miles of cliff. I just drove off the cliff. I'm going to put a ramp up there instead and just start launching off that ramp. See if that'll make it any better. But guys, if there's anything you want to see, let me know, because we don't have to stay on this map. I can jump over to Western Wilds. I did download. That was the videos for next week. Actually, I was going to do a couple of map videos. I've never been on those maps, so I thought I would check them out. Not real sure how I'm going to like the one, because it looks like you can't delete any of the buildings, even if you have to after you own the land. So we'll check it out and see what it's like. It was brought to my attention in our Facebook group, and guys, the link is in my profile if you want to join our Facebook group. It's a safe place for everybody to just come in there and game and have fun, ask questions, learn, or just post videos or pictures of your farm, your trucks, whatever you want. There won't be any bullying. I don't like bullies at all, so there will not be any of that. The Arkansas map is a pretty good map. It's a beautiful map. It really is. It's a beautiful map. The mountains in the background, kind of like Black Mountain, Montana. It's also another beautiful map. But the Arkansas map is a lot more farming, that's for sure. It is mainly farming. I think it's all farming, if I'm not mistaken, on Arkansas. But Black Mountain, I'm just a chicken farmer. Well, and that's okay, because guess what? You can play the game any way you like. You can just be a chicken farmer. But if you're a chicken farmer, you got to be growing wheat, right? You doing any wheat, or you just buying it? Sorry, my dog was trampling on me and made me drive over into the bushes there. Crimson Widow, if you're doing chickens, are you growing any wheat? I'll say that's about all they take. I'm thinking about doing pigs on one eventually, because you can feed them suckers anything. They eat anything. I'm gonna name them all Mikey, because they like it. They like it all. So, think we'll do some pigs at some point. I like cows because I get the product of the milk, and that's what's good about that's a positive thing about FS25 is you get water buffalo now, and you got goats. I'm really surprised that we can't put there's a couple of maps on FS22, if I'm not mistaken. It's not rabbits. Yeah, you should. I mean, because you can feed them anything. You can feed them anything. Welcome. Say hello in the comments. Thanks for popping in. I'm just doing this grass field real quick. I'm trying to get this map ready. I'm going to do some dairy farming on this map. So I'm going to need a ton of silage, because Deadwood's different. It takes a ton. I will tell you, this is the only map I've ever played on that the cow barns on this map take rock salt. You have to put salt in your cow barns on Deadwood. So be aware of that if you're going to go on here and do any dairy farming. But I will say that it is the largest amount of cattle that I've ever been allowed to have on any map. Now, I'm not saying I had this many cows. But the cow barns on this map are 5,000 cows each. Where do I get rock salt? Well, let me finish liming this, and I will show you exactly where I get rock salt. Um, Rock salt on Deadwood is pretty easy to get. Down to 4. Rock salt's pretty easy to get on Deadwood. You get it from the rock crusher. But I also like to make my own things too. So I have a lime fertilizer factory that I make my own lime, I make my own fertilizer, I make my own seeds. But it makes rock salt as a byproduct to make the herbicide. But it always makes a ton more rock salt than you ever need. Yeah, there's mining. We're getting ready to do that right now. I got to go get some rock. Let me put this up. We're gonna go do a little bit of mining real quick. Mining on Deadwood. Because I don't know if everybody's seen this or not, but we're gonna do it the quick way. Nah, it's not really that bad. It really isn't. I mean, the only thing you really have to put in there to get it started is water and rock. If I'm being honest, that looks pretty straight. If I'm being honest, that's really all you got to put in it to start. But I mean, I always have excess wheat and oats and things like that, so I throw it all in there to make myself some seeds. All right, let's get these two trailers. These two trailers are 10 million liters each. It's the John Deere. Let me back out. It is a good map. John Deere 4213 trailer. They introduced this trailer with the John Deere 9R pack. That John Deere 9R was just a tractor by itself. They updated it, introduced this 10 million liter trailer with it. Oops. I guess you got to connect them back. Let's go do some mining real quick. Now, if anybody in here has watched any of my older videos, you'll see what is an autoloader? There are all kinds of auto loading stuff. I mean, depends on what you're talking about. There's trailers that auto load bales that you just drive near them and it picks them up. There's auto loading trailers for pallets that you can just drive near them and it picks them up. The trailer you're using it's not an auto loader, Crimson. It's just a 10 million liter trailer. It is not an auto loader. But I'm fixing to auto load it. I'll show you. But it is not by itself an auto loading trailer. Let me show you real quick here. But anyways, I was going to say that I did some older videos on, I used to use this mine, and I was using the auto loading conveyor belts, the MK2s. And I literally daisy chained, I don't know, it was probably 26. I had 26, about 26, I don't know, I have to go look at the video. Auto loading conveyor belts from the crusher. And I mean, man, these suckers went all the way down there where the cliff starts to go uphill again. Auto loading rock. So this is the rock quarry on Deadwood. Let's go get some rock real quick here. Bear with me. It takes a second. But it's still quicker than using a dozer. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that want some realism. But I live life every day, so I have enough realism. So let's do this the dark spider way. You're going to pull right over here to this trigger. You're going to hit the left stick. Click it. And there it goes. We are auto-loading rocks into our non-auto-loading trailer. Now, if I click left stick again, it's going to stop. And there it is. It's already got 700,000 in there. Now, what it'll do, though, is it starts filling up the second trailer if you unclick it. So if you want to go back to your first trailer, which it really doesn't make a difference because we're going to fill both of these. Yeah, it's an auto. It's a trigger. So now you don't really have to mine anything if you don't want to. I mean, you can come up here with an excavator and a dump if you want to, but I mean, the maximum dump that I've seen is 80,000 liters. Do you know how long it's going to take you to get anything done? I mean, the max dozer shovel that I've seen is 10,000. So 10,000 scoop, at 80,000 liters, it'll take you 16 weeks to get anything done. This takes maybe 2 minutes because I'm just going to let it go. And it's a game cheat. I didn't do it. The people that made Deadwood did it. So I just exploit it. The only kind of exploitation that I like. I mean, kind of like the diamonds on that metals and gems pack that I did. That video on that one, that was crazy. I mean, 1,000 liters of diamonds is $30,000. But let me show you something else here, because I don't know where this came from. But I wanted to show you something while this is filling up. I wonder if I can still do it. I can go to pause. Good. All right, check this out. So if you go down in here, let me show you something real quick. Because I used to make gold bars on here because I was like, man, gold bars are worth a ton. So $8,932 for gold bars per 1,000 liters. But a pile of gold is $220,000 for 1,000 liters. Now, why would I make gold bars? No, I'm not buying no smelter. I'll just buy the gold maker and just let it crap out all kinds of gold. $220,000 per 1,000 liters. That's insane. I mean, that's like real life gold. Hey, maybe they shave it and they do that gold leaf milkshake. You don't ever know. Yeah, Red Marble Bowling Restaurant takes gold for $114,000 per 1,000 liters. They robbing you. Robbing you. But what's funny is that here's the caveat. That's the mafia. Yeah, you're right. That's the mafia stuff right there. So here's the caveat. Let me show you what the caveat here is in just a second. Let's finish filling these up and we'll take off. It's almost done filling this one. If you look where it shows you to get it, you can go over to it and you can highlight it. You can tag it, right? So we're going to tag it. Now we're going to go back. We're going to go to our map. It's going to save. Give it a second here. So here's the caveat. Where is that? Oh, look. Here it is. Way up here. And your gold is way over here. And as you can plainly see, there really aren't any roads to go up there. So you're going to have like a chitty chitty bang bang trailer to get all the way up there, I think. It's actually not as bad as I'm making it out to be. There's like, you're just going to be driving all over the place to try to avoid all these trees, or you buy the land and just carve your own path. All right, let's get this other one done here. See, just like that though. So I mean, it takes like 2 minutes to fill these up, as opposed to now. I will say that when I had my daisy chain conveyor belts, it was kind of cool because I had it go right into the rock crusher. But what I consider base game chitty chitty bang bang, ha ha ha. Oh, you chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. Anyways, they went right into the rock crusher, so it was kind of cool. But like I said, the base game rock crusher, that's the big building that sits there, is like $500,000 to purchase, and it only holds 10 million rock. Now, I'm going to show you another little cheat here real quick. And if you haven't seen the video, back when I first, I really wasn't new to Farming Simulator then. I'd already been playing, I guess, about a year. And my issue was, and no offense to anybody, I didn't like what I was finding for information. Um, I want to know the ins and outs and the cheats and the hints. You know what I'm saying? Because I like efficiency when I play. I want to get it done, and go. Move on to my next task. So when I discovered that silo hack, I shared it with everybody. And I'm going to show you this silo hack. I think it's very interesting. Say hello, give me a shout, let me know you're there. Just come on in and chat, man. That's all we're here for, just to chat, have a good time. Right now, I'm just filling up this trailer with this in-game free rock hack on Deadwood. I just pull up to the trigger and I fill up 10 million liter trailers, and I'm good to go. Don't need any equipment, just I need a trailer. So, which is in-game thing. It doesn't have anything to do with me. I don't. It's not. It's not. I don't. I didn't do a mod for it or anything like that. Just the game did it. Where are we at? So we're at 17. We're almost there. Almost there. We need another 2.5 million, 300,000 thereabouts. And we're going to go, I'm going to show you this silo. I'm going to show you what I did with these silos because if you notice that a lot of the factories that you buy, let's use the fermentation silo. Now, I know a lot of guys, or, a lot of people, like to use the bunker silos for their silage. Have at it. All right. Kudos to you that you have the patience for that stuff, because I don't want to wait 2 months for my silage. I started this game, yesterday, the day before. And I guarantee you I'm already sitting on, 2 million at least silage. 1.6 million liters of silage. I'm sitting on 3 million liters of hay, which is actually false, because I mowed that. I did that field, that prairie tall. So it's probably more along the lines of 3.2, 3.3 million liters of hay already. But I like this because it just is fast and it gives me what I need quickly. Okay, now we're done. Let's go. All right. So we're going to take these up here. I don't know if it'll take all this or not, because I've already done this twice, I think. But let me show you this neat little thing I found out with silos. Again, my biggest issue is that they didn't hold enough. Most of these things are, for example, this is 10 million. So this rock crusher only holds 10 million rock. I think it's actually 5 million. It cost me $500,000 if I want to buy it. Now, these are unique to Deadwood, if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, I have 40 million stones in there. Okay, but it doesn't actually hold that much. And it's because I put this silo, and it increases my storage for incoming product. It will not increase the outgoing. It increases the incoming. So it increases how much stone it'll hold, how much diesel, and how much water. Let's take a look. And as you can see, 40 million stone, 700. I paid a ton for all that diesel. And then water. I just kept piling water and piling water and piling water in it. And it shares. So if you go to the other crusher, it's sharing. So pretty interesting that it works that way. So I use that on a lot of things. I use that same silo on my fermenting silo, as you can see up here. As you can see, look how much grass. See the red line? It's just barely over the R. 4.4 million liters. This thing will hold up to 50 million liters now because of the silo. So I don't think this is going to take all that, but we'll try to put some in here and fill it back up. It might take 10 million, but I don't think it's going to take much more, because it's only a 50 million liter silo. There is another silo that takes 500 million liters, but the issue is that doesn't always take it. It doesn't always increase the factory's storage capacity. I just thought always thought that was interesting that it would that worked. What do you think about that, Crimson? I had no one ever told me about that silo trick. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I do have dogs. Oh no! No, don't! You gotta flip back over. Come on, 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 come on. I'll drive you off the cliff. I promise. I'll do it. I promise you, I will. If you don't flip back over, I will drive you off the cliff. He's not gonna flip back over. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, come on. I thought I had it there for a second. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Bam. All right. And that is why there's a tree stuck in the. That's why there is a truck stuck in the tree because I got aggravated and just drove it off a cliff. I drove it off all three of these actually, so that's where that truck came from. But when I'm ready to get it out, when I need it. Yeah, I always thought that silo hack was pretty interesting. Doesn't work for every factory, but it works for enough. Yeah, I wish it was a straight shot, but it's not. I guess I could try to build something. If it was on PC, it'd be different. I could probably carve out the road and make it a better shot. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. Stop, 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 stop. Move, bitch. Get out the way. All right, let me back this up, clean it up a little bit here. All right, this is a prime example of increasing your storage. I need that truck to move. Right? All right, this will just have to do. Anyways, so we were just talking about making my own lime and everything. This and your rock salt. So these, I put two of them in because this is what feeds my fruit greenhouses. It makes me all the lime I need. The rock crushers also make all the lime I need, and I have them distribute it down here so I can collect it in one area. And I put two 50 million liter silos in here because they share. So technically, the lime factory is a mod. It is a mod you'll have to download. I'll show you what it looks like. Go into construction mode. Go to productions. It's way down here. I'll show you what it looks like. And it makes everything you need except for I wish it would make diesel too, but it does not. Let me see it here. There's the crusher I'm using. It only cost me $10,000 as opposed to buying the one that's already on the map for $500,000. And it makes all the same stuff. Let's see. Here it is right here. Lime, fertilizer, salt, herbicide, seed production is what it's called. It only costs you like $80,000. So you can input all your crops: the wheat, the barley, corn, oats, soybeans to make seeds. Other than that, the only other items you have to add would be rocks, water, silage. But it makes you your seed, your herbicide, your dry fertilizer, and it also makes lime, And of course, your byproducts of rock salt and digestate. Digestate, you can either sell, I think it'll go into the biogas plant. I can't remember. I don't think it does on this one. It does not. Now, they did change it to where you can start using digestate as a fertilizer, but I don't. Yeah, there's your link, guys, to that mod. So there, it took all those rocks. Let's take a look and see how much we have in there now. All right, so here they are. We have 53,552,000 liters of stones in both both buildings. So I think we're good to go on stone. And as you can see, it's not making any solid fertilizer yet, and it's not going to be making any seeds yet because I don't have enough money, and I don't have enough silage to. I don't have enough silage right now, or any money to buy anything. So I gotta wait. Welcome. Say hello, please. To let us know what's going on. We're just in here messing around, chilling. I'm trying to get this map ready for my long-term play. Anyways, we're just going to drop these trailers off because we don't need them, and we're going to go finish up that field. Oh, there it is. Now it's all limed up, and I got my grass ready, so. I can promise you one thing, it's an even amount. I think it's 12. It nets me about $200,000 an hour. So, go Speed Racer, go. This is the slow one, 13 miles per hour. Let me look. Greenhouses, construction. I think there's 12. I might have put in 14 this time. I can't remember. And I don't even have my fruit greenhouses in yet, but I wanted it to make me some money, so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 14. And I will tell you a little secret. You can get up to a maximum of 47 productions. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. How rude. We'll just go this way then. More than one way to skin a cat. There it goes. I see again, guys. Tires have to be on your own property because it says I don't own that at all. Now I don't know how it's going to go when I try to mow it and collect it, but for now, it's going to let me. It's going to let me seed it as long as my tires are on my property. I mean, technically, we can look. I'll bet you we could probably buy that real quick over there. I bet it's not much. Because just a blank piece of land, really. Let's see what it cost. $68,000. So we just bought it. Now tell me I can't plant there, fool. And now we get more grass to plant or harvest. So that is that, as they say. We'll let him keep planting his grass. And once I buy that land there, that plot there, I won't put grass there anymore because by that point, to be honest about it, I'll be making so much money. I won't worry about grass anymore. I'll just buy the grass that I need. Because to be perfectly honest about it, even in a hard mode, I think, 5 million liters of grass is only worth like $337,000. So if you wanted to buy 10 million liters of grass, it's going to cost you about $637,000. And when you're making $7 to $10 million a month, that's a drop in the hat, and I'm not worried about it. So, and approximately $200,000 an hour that I'm making off of well, it's the biogas plant and my coffee greenhouses. I'm probably going to buy whatever I need for grass, as far as I'm concerned. Yep, give us a shout. Let us know when you're in here, guys. All right, we get done with this. We got about 4 minutes for the hour resets. I don't know how many people know, but generally on the hour, you'll sell products if you have everything set to sell. And my coffee is just set to sell. Let's see. I think it's like $5,300 on Deadwood. Let me see. I can't remember exactly what it's worth. Because when I first started doing coffee, I was trying to do the roasted, but roasted's only worth $2,804 as opposed to $5,379 for raw. So why in the world would I want to put in that business? So now Deadwood is one of the only maps that I don't have to put in a sell all station. Now it takes it automatically on Deadwood because they have that windmill sell all. So if you're on a map and you're using coffee, make sure you check after you put in a coffee. Well, actually, you don't even have to do that. If you've got the coffee mod checked when you start a map, just go in and start looking at your prices because coffee will be listed because it's already in your productions. You know, for when you go into construction and go to productions, you want to look for your coffee or whatever, right? Under greenhouses. So it's already listed here. If it's listed here and there's no price, then you know you have to put in a sell all. Now, you can do that before you even put in your coffee stations. Because generally a sell all station is about 10 grand, which isn't much. It's about as much as a greenhouse is. So with 14, you know, it averages about 140, 100, $160,000 an hour, plus all the product I'm selling at the biogas plant. So, like, I'm going to speed up time here in a minute. We can speed up to the next day, and we're going to see how much money we make from the time we speed up until the next day. People want to know how that truck got in that tree. I'm like, I thought it was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. What can I say? Its wings didn't deploy. I don't know. Maybe I'll go up there and put a ramp. Maybe I should go up there and put a ramp. I wonder if everybody would think that was funny. Oh, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, let's check this out. Let me take this off here. There were some collectibles that I never did collect while we're waiting. Yeah, if I did put a ramp in, I'm gonna put it up there off top of that waterfall. Now this is at Deutz Fair, whatever you want to call it. It goes extremely fast. Now look at this. So there's some collectibles over here we're gonna get while we're waiting. I didn't collect these yet. I know it's here. I think it's the other side. I know you're here. I think it's actually on the other side. Ooh, there's one. There should be one. There it is. Yeah, I generally don't do a lot, but like if I'm not using any kind of cheats or money codes or anything like that, then yeah, I'm looking for collectibles. Here's one. There's one on either side. Now, here's one here. If you remember, anybody that's watching, if you've already liked and subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, like and subscribe. But I did a video on the collectibles on this map. There is a video on it. The collectibles on this map are so easy to get. There's only one collectible that I haven't been able to get, other than the ones that I haven't found. Obviously, there's still some that I haven't found. But there's two crosses over here on the waterfall, and I've never been able to get that one. I'm going to have to get like a tree harvester, I think, and just extend the arm out and go out there and get it. Because for anybody just watching, all the collectibles on this map are pretty insanely easy to get to. This bridge, oh, this bridge has a bunch on the top, so you just jump out. Don't run because I fall off all the time when I run. There's a bunch up here. Again, I did a short video on collectibles on this map, and there's a bunch back here on this ledge. A bunch. It won't let me jump out of the water that way. There it goes. So there's a bunch here. There was ones over there, and then I'll tell you what. If I'm not mistaken, let me look at the. It's not on the map. I have to just drive to it. There is a fire tower, and I think I'll drive by another spot too. There's another spot over here. There's like 10 collectibles inside this building right here. The animal dealer here. There's no animals in it, but there was a ton of collectibles in it, all under here. When I say there's probably 10 to 12 of them in here, ton of them. So, but anyways, let me take you to that fire tower really quick. It's up here. It's not too far. I'm waiting on that thing to get done planting anyway. So, see how many times I fall over and wreck. Anyways, I'll probably fall off the mountain 6 times because it's like right about there. That's how that truck got in the tree, though. They see it over there? That's how I got in there. I got tired of driving around the mountain, so I just drove off the cliff. But unfortunately, it doesn't go very fast. I was only going like 60, so it just kind of fell over. So we want to go this way this time. I like Deadwood. It is a favorite map of mine. Probably second or third favorite, but it is a favorite. The fire tower, I think, is over here to the left. See, I told you, I just can't drive. Let me see on the map where I'm at. I think I'm lost. No. I think it's about... I already got a... Oh, it's my truck. It's right here. We gotta go this way. I was like, I'm already there. So the fire tower should be right here. Um, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, think there's some collectibles in here too. I can't remember. I was on another map and there was collectibles at the base. What map was I on that had those gold nuggets? Western Wilds. Western Wilds is gold nuggets, and there's some at the base. There's a gold nugget at the base of one of these. Now, Western Wilds, you can sell these things. I've never tried to sell one of these here, so this is the only one I know of in the game too. It just takes you 16 weeks to get up the steps. Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, not any way that I'm aware of. You can mark it if you buy the land by putting something down. Like just put a small building there. Oh, looky, looky, looky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There's 9 collectibles up here. Well, you know they're like Pokemon. You gotta have them all. Ooh, let's take that. Bing. So yeah, there's a bunch of collectibles up here. I want to see where that basketball, how far that basketball went. Oh, there it is. So yeah, a bunch of collectibles up here, and the rest of them, there's some. Like I said, I did that little video. You can check that out. It'll give you a better idea where the rest of them are. I say the rest, but I've never found all of them on this map because the rest of them, as far as I can tell, are just scattered throughout the woods. So you're gonna just end up finding them as you uh, start harvesting all these trees. I mean, yep. Make sure you say hi. Give us a shout. Like I say, we're all just in here chatting and goofing. You know what? I want to try something real quick, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get that truck out of the tree. Let's see if we can knock him out of there. Don't flip over. All right. Here we go. We're gonna get some speed going here. All right, here we go. See if I can come close. I think I'm gonna go too fast, so I don't think I'm gonna be anywhere near that tree. But oh, oh, that. You believe it or not, I was actually kind of close, to be honest. It was right there. That's just funny. But anyways, I'll get it out with a tree be gone later. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Let's see if he got all this done. Yeah, he missed a spot, of course. Stinking AI. All right, here we go. I'll finish it myself. No big deal. Not too bad. But I mean, for a square, and I already did most of the outline for him, it's kind of weak. Kind of weak, but whatever. Uh, I do like the steering assist on FS25, but I will say, yeah, AI kills me a lot, a lot. If you don't box them in, they're going to be 6 counties over. You know what they remind me of? You know what the AI in Farming Simulator reminds me of this? Has anybody ever seen Independence Day? The movie Independence Day? I can't think of his name, but you know the guy that played Cousin Eddie in Christmas Vacation. He's that pilot, and he's literally like a county away, and he ended up fertilizing by airplane the wrong field. That's the AI in this game. I swear to God. All right, so there we go. That is the AI in this game, 1,000%. Oh, you know what? Now we got. I bought that other piece of land. I don't know what kind of mowers does everybody use. This is what I use. I like the Chrome because it's like a tractor with the mowers on it already. I'm a real big Case tractor and Chrome fan. I don't. I never really saw like the individual mowers, like the one that you put in the back and the one you put up the front. They always turn all funky and get all caught up in themselves, so I don't like using them. Like I said, we don't own that one yet. Really? Yeah, if you go, I mean, there's your mowers. It's really the only three in the game, and there's not much difference between these two. I never really. The horsepower is better on the second one. It's a big difference. But if you go into your tools, there's your mowers. I mean, they're as cheap as $12,000, but I mean, you use that $12,000 when it's only 4 meters, you're going to be out there for 16 weeks. Go all the way down. So this one is so there's $76,000 right there. By the time you buy a tractor, I got you. All kinds of ways to cut down trees too. Depends on what you like to do and how you want to do it. Let's see how much of this is going to let me mow here. There it goes. I'm not going to mow all this right now. I just want to get it started. I'll tell you what I will do though. Let's go into forestry equipment. Nope. I need to go into chainsaws. Sorry. I like the long reach chainsaws, and I always. So, what mower are you using? Like I said, it's the Krone. I just was showing it in here. Mowers. I use the second one. That's the Krone mower that I use. Because the actual mod has I think a baler that comes with it, but I don't bale at all, so I don't use it. Like if you hit combinations, there it is, the Chrome Big Pack. It's a baler, so you can actually just use that at the same time you're mowing, and you'll get your grass bales at the same time. But since it is a mod. It is a mod. The first one's not. That's in game. Uh, but this one is a mod. Now there is another mower just like this one, same name, same exact mower, same mod, except they changed a bunch of animations on it and stuff. I didn't really understand the point, so I didn't download it. But it's the exact same mod. They just put a bunch of animations in it, like windows and things like that. So I was like, yeah, whatever. But I use this one. It is a push mower. You know what? It is a push mower that goes 5 miles an hour. Look at that. I know it. I'll be there next week to mow the grass you needed mowed today. Look at it. 16 weeks later. They could at least put it on. Look at that. It's kind of funny though. I just want to get down here and try to mow this really quick. I just want to see if it does anything at all, how it does. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, whatever. Let's get rid of it. I'll stick with my crone. Like I said, there's a lot of different mowing options. It really just depends on what you like. Multiplayer is different. I said that a zillion times. If it was multiplayer, uh, I would 100% wouldn't mind doing um, different types of mowers. Well, good. I'm glad you like it. I appreciate you watching. It really just depends on the player. I think multiplayer, there's a lot better options because there's more people, you know. But when you're playing single player, you 100,000% don't have time for all that junk. I mean, even if you were on PC, there's just no way you'd have that time. So again, unless you got friends, which I don't, that want to play multiplayer, which I don't, then I'm gonna keep on modding as I go. I want to see how far it's gonna let me go over. It should let me go all the way over because I bought this for like $68,000, so it should let me go all the way down. Now I will tell you guys on Deadwood, if you've never played Deadwood, and you're just starting playing a farm simulator like Crimson, uh, Deadwood, obviously when you start a farm, there's that easy, medium, and then start from scratch. If you start Deadwood on easy, there are pig farms. There are, I think, chicken farms on here already. A lot of these empty spaces that you see are because on easy mode, you already start with farm and everything. Just like any map, really, you start with a farm. You know how that goes. Um, but there's actually a pig farm and chicken farm, a couple of them, I think, on Deadwood. So something to think about if you wanted to try Deadwood out. Start on easy mode because you get some really nice equipment to start on easy mode. And when I say nice, I'm talking about you get that case. I haven't done anything but easy and it's hard. I mean, I, when you're new, everything is hard. You're 100% correct. You start with that case tractor on easy mode. At least one very similar to that, but I mean, it's the only one. I thought it was the one on tracks. I could have sworn it was the one on tracks. But anyway, so yeah, you start with some really nice equipment. So, all right, Crimson. So here's a cheat for you. It's too hard because there's not enough money. Maybe the equipment's crap. I don't know. So start yourself on easy. Sell all the junk equipment that you get with it, and then buy yourself better stuff. I made almost $3 million. You should, it's a really good map. I made almost $3 million every time I started a map with equipment, just selling their junk. Because most of the time it's just junky tractors and things like that, and I don't want it. So I sell all their equipment, and then I just buy my stuff, and I just go on. You call that a cheat. You can call it whatever you want, but it is what it is. If I wasn't meant to be able to sell the equipment, then they shouldn't be able to put it for sale. That's the thing I like about Deadwood is when I start medium to hard, there aren't any buildings that are in my way that I have to worry about. There's no farmhouses I have to worry about. Because I don't like not being able to sell the buildings and putting what I want in. Because then I feel like you're forcing me to play the way you play, and I don't want to play the way you play. If I played the way you wanted to play, then there'd be no mods or anything like that probably. So, and I'm not, when I say you, I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just talking about generally like whoever made the map. I don't want to play the way you play. I want to play the way I want to play. So any of you guys, don't forget, looking at Facebook in the links, there's our Facebook group. Join our Facebook group. Uh, I thought we did one. I thought I did one. I said we because anytime I talk about my channel, it's my wife and I. My wife and I do the channel together. So I thought I did one. Essential mods for beginners. Um, I can do one, 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100% can do one. I will add your request to the other request, and I will get it done. Not a problem. I tell people all the time, if there's something you want to see, just holler. And see, there's that cheat again. So it's like it wouldn't let me mow, and now it's gonna. See, now my wheels are off my property. So as long as your wheels are on your property, it'll let you snake the other property stuff. Drive straight, monkey. Come on. But again, guys, this is why I generally don't do a lot of grass fields on this map. I don't see the point. I will mow all this, but by the time I start making money, most of this is going to be gone because I've extended the fields. But in the beginning, yes, I will mow, and everything just to get my grass. But by the time you get your lavender going, you're going to get so much grass from the lavender. It really doesn't matter because when I do this map, the only thing I really need is the wheat and the oats. I don't really need barley. If I do barley, it's because I want the straw. And technically, I don't really even need the wheat or the barley or the oats. I just do it for making seeds in my factory, so I don't have to buy seeds. But I don't need wheat to feed anybody, feed anything. I just need the straw. I will be doing cows on this map. I will. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the Deadwood 5,000 cow limit per barn or if I'm going to do the 500 cow barn. I don't know yet. The issue with the 5,000 cow barn is it takes up a ton of real estate. And I can get about 4 on this map. But if I do the 500 cows, I can get like 8. So, I mean, which is still less than 20,000 cows. But 20,000 cows, can you imagine how much milk you're going to be producing? I mean, it's going to be coming out your ears and utterwhere. So, look at little Charlie Brown. Piece I missed. Get in there. So yeah, I'll be curious to see that barn. So you go into construction. Let's go to animals, cows. So let's see. Now this is the one that I generally use, the large cow barn with lizard auto feeder. This is actually the one that I use almost everywhere. And as you can see, it takes rock salt. Deadwood, you got to put rock salt. Here it is right here, 5,000 cows. Now, see, the building itself is not huge. But if you look closely, you see the fence? The meadow is huge. And what's really strange is if you look really close out there, see it out there right or diagonal from here, you can see the end of the fence, but there's no fence that goes across. So I was always curious to where does it end? Because I don't see an end to the fence. And unfortunately, unlike 25, the zoom in and out on 22 kind of sucks. Now this has an auto feeder as well. That's what's under this black metal roof. It doesn't take most of the map, but it does eat up a lot of real estate. It really does. Generally, I'll wait till later and I'll buy these fields over here. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, I think, yeah. And generally, you can get 2 per side. Like, I'll generally put them up about right here. And you can get 2 across here, and then I'll generally put 2 on the other side. But you lose all these fields completely. They're gone. Now this one is a little bit smaller. Now you could And then you see the way the river flows. So the only problem you're going to run into is like this area here. But for the most part, you could actually start down here and put in. It's like 8 to 10, I think you can fit down this path. All the way down. Just keep on trucking. Till you get to about like right here, and then you have to stop. Um, like I say, it just depends on what you want to do. You could also, I considered this, because these fields aren't great anyways back here, they're okay. I did consider this one time, is to put them all back here. Because you can fit quite a few down through here. All the way down. I mean, that's pretty good length. And then you can skip and then have more over here. But it just really depends. I mean, you don't have to have 50,000 cows, but I do like to take things to the extreme sometimes. So, so maybe it's a good thing I don't play on PC, because I might just melt the PC. So really, say hello, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate you coming in. We were just talking about cow barns. Deadwood has a really nice cow barn, is what we were just discussing. It's a 5,000 max cow barn. It's huge. Yep, Crimson Widow and a couple others been in here the whole time. I appreciate them hopping in. We're just doing some. I'm trying to get this set up because I want to make this my long term map again. Yep, definitely hit the like and subscribe for me, guys. We're really trying to get our subscriber count up so we can keep moving forward. I'm really just trying to create a community, guys. That's all I really want to do. Is like, everywhere I've been is just a lot of toxic people, and I want us to have a good place where everybody can go. If you want to play the game while you're watching, play the game while you're watching. We can chat. That's really all I'm trying to do. It's just create a community where we can all just have a place to hang out, chat, and play the game. If there's new people like Crimson, who hasn't been playing very long, she had some questions. Let's get them answered. So, things like that. I'm no expert, but I've been playing for a little bit. Like we were discussing, everybody plays the game differently. So, and that's the great thing about this game. Like anybody out there that uses cattle, what are you using? Do you do cows? Do you do pigs? And if there are any people out there that have done pigs, let me know about it, because I've never done pigs and I'm very curious. I was trying to see because I thought that this one had the chickens, but you're going to get some piggies. All right, see how that goes. Because like I said, I think you can feed them just about anything. Matter of fact, let's look. Wonder what Deadwood has for pigs. Maybe they've got a big old pig barn. They got a 500 one. It's got a nice little meadow on it. Look at that. And guys, the other thing about Deadwood too is that when you harvest corn on Deadwood, you do get corn hay, or whatever you want to call it. You get some straw, corn straw. You get corn straw from it, and I think it's been a while, but I think also soybeans gives you some kind of straw. I think so. That's kind of cool too. So a lot of times I will do some corn. It just depends. But yeah, 500 pigs isn't too bad. I feel like the sheep, 300, 500. Yeah, it looks like cows are going to be the biggest one at 5,000. And for you guys that just joined it, if you didn't get to see the cow barn, this cow barn is just huge. It's expensive, $722,000, but it holds 5,000 cows and it has a huge meadow, huge meadow. Now you got to be careful though because I'm trying to get you a good view of it. I'm backwards. That's why you're not getting a good view of it. There it is. See the fence? There it goes. Let's put it in the grass here. Right, it's cotton. There it is. Because the meadow counts as food. So whatever you put it in, the meadow counts. It will start counting as food, so your TMR doesn't get in there as much. So it's a fine line of getting that TMR in there, and it because grass is only like 20% productivity for your cows. TMR is 100%. I think like what is it? Hay is 40%. So you just got to be careful, and it takes a ton of rock salt. I mean, I think I have put in over 1,000,000 liters of rock salt in these cow barns. They take a ton. And I mean, I guess that's realistic if you have to put salt in the cow barns, because I mean, cows do like uh, to lick salt, which is weird, but whatever. I don't have enough money right now, so I don't have a building yet. I'm getting ready to look. I can't remember what that building cost. I want the American one that I found. There it is, right there. The truck stop. Well, it's only $120,000, and it's not giant. Let me look. Is this the one? No, I hit the wrong one. I wanted the maintenance shop, and I only checked this one. But anyways, I'll put it over here when I buy this land. This will be the home where my house and stuff goes. Because like I said, on easy mode, I think this is a pig farm or a chicken farm over here. And then over here as well, there is, I can't remember where, but there's all kinds of chicken farm, pig farm. I think they're both over here, actually, if I'm thinking about it. I think there's one here, and there's one here. This is where the pig farm is, I think. So, but I'll probably put my house like right here. But this piece of land's expensive, though. If you go look at it, it's like 200 and I think it's like 227,000, 208. So I've been waiting. It is a nice spot. I like it. But it's just expensive right now. And I got out and looked. I don't know what these little spots are. I don't know if there was something there on easy mode that I missed or what it was. But um, anyways, let me go get the tree be gone, and I will get my truck out of the tree. Let's see, where is it? Can't see it from here. There it is. My truck is still hanging in the tree. Let me go get the tree be gone. That's the only way I'm going to be able to get those trees down because I don't own that land. So we'll get that. And I got to check, see if I can dump any more wood chips in the biogas plant. I need that diesel. Should be. There it is. All right. Now, as far as our wood chips go, I was using a 10 million liter trailer with the tree devourer. Is how I got so much. There we go. I don't think it's going to take much. Yeah. We'll just leave that there. Let's go get that truck. Move, stop sign. Oof. It's a wonder I'll spend all my time resetting my vehicles. I think it's this tree that's holding it up. Nope. It's literally just sitting in that tree. What if I can knock it out now? Just for boom! There it went. But I'm still vertical. Let's look inside. That's what it looks like. That's hilarious. All right, let's back her up. It's probably gonna fall on my head when I gnaw this tree down. Yeah. It's still humping that damn tree. Get off the tree, man. There it goes. It's like a mad, crazy dog that won't let go of that tree, did it? Come on. All right, tree is out, or the tree is out. The truck is out of the tree. Don't really. I might even sell it. I don't even know if I need it right now. I usually buy 2 or 3 or 4 of those to fill up all the water that I want in my factories, and then after that, it's pretty easy to keep them filled up. But I might keep it. We'll see. All right, we're gonna drop this back over by the biogas plant. Trying to keep track of where I put all my stuff. Guys, my ADHD just ignore it. Here's something else. I don't know, because Crimson said she was new. Did you know that if you go in water, generally you'll have to reset your vehicle? Everybody knows this, right? You know, if you get into too deep of water, just avoid all the chunks of life that are going to hit you if you're not careful. But anyway, so right here is where you cannot drive. Once you get to there, it says, nah, no more driving for you. Look, it says broken. Needs to be reset. But anyway, so you guys got to climb out of the water. But it's kind of cool, though, because even up on top, where the waterfall is, you can drive through that entire river. It does not matter. So I always thought that was kind of cool on Deadwood. So not broken anymore, is it? Let's go get some gas. I was going to do some logging tonight, but I'm only at $700,000. And at the bare minimum, I'm going to have to spend like 200 and probably about, well, no, I'll probably spend most of that. And I really didn't want to. But, where's it at? Where's it at? There's a ball someplace. It's supposed to be. Anyways, like when you put in this little repair bay, there's a ball and you can bowl. But I don't see it right now. So, when I first start, it's pretty cheap, so I always just put in this container repair thing. And then I put on a, now look, this particular mod for this is under tools. It's this last one that's steel, wall mounted pressure washer mod. There's 2 of them now. The other one is pretty limited on reach, but look at the reach on this thing. Watch this. So yeah, I'm right here. It's no big deal, right? We'll spray off my the bull's head there. Moo, moo, buckaroo, it said. But anyways, but look at the reach on this thing. Watch, we're gonna go clear it. I don't know of any other sprayer that has this kind of reach. Now it will kick out. There it is. But I mean, that's a heck of a reach for a pressure washer. I mean, yeah, I think the weather is beating up our internet, guys. So We may end up ending this very, very soon because it keeps dropping us anyways. So that's probably going to be all for tonight. We had talked about 4 to 6 anyways. Everybody that's left in here, I really appreciate you watching, though. I really, really do. Again, if you haven't done it already, do me a favor, like and subscribe for me. Because all this ice outside, even our lights are starting to flicker a little bit. So I'm probably going to go ahead and end the live stream tonight. But I'll see you guys in the Facebook chat, but also on the new videos and things like that. So give me a holler. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. Even if it's FS25, we can jump over to FS25 too. So give me a holler. Again, guys, I really appreciate everybody watching. Thanks again. And if you're in the storm, be careful.